Okay, this now, as much as I'd love to talk about the over 10-hour story of Tom and Jerry Tales, I don't want this video to be like that over 10 hours long, so I'm gonna keep it just brief here, okay? I hope that might honestly be the funniest joke ever made on this channel, and it's still bad. For real though, I feel like, especially compared to the Cuphead Show review, this one I have way less to say on. Tom and Jerry Tales, in my opinion, just isn't a show I have a lot of thoughts on, but I still want to keep this be a permanent thing. Every time I finish a show, I dedicate a full review to talking about my thoughts on a whole as a whole. I think this is just the best way to get my overall perspective on the series. Again, unlike Cuphead Show, where every season I felt like I had something different to say, just gonna check out the stats here. My stats, I mean Google Doc. It seems like yeah, by like one, season one had like more 5 out of 5s. So I guess barely. I think season one has more great episodes in it, causing to slightly almost 10 truly great episodes in a 78 episode overall series. However, I think it's also worth pointing out that season one has two mediocre episodes and one bad episode compared to season two's only one mediocre and no bad episodes. So season one has like 23 good episodes. In season two, oh my god, wait, really? Oh my god. Chat, I don't know how to say this. Both seasons of the show have 23 good episodes. That includes both 4 and 5 rated episodes because obviously 5 is still a good episode, just even better than that. Okay, damn. That was not expected, but all right, cool. I guess that really shows how consistent the show is. So I guess I'd probably say I like slightly prefer season two. Well, season one by like what has like one more great episode in it, but by comparison, it also has like another mediocre and bad episode in it. But let's be freaking real, bro. It's Tom and the seasons are very much similar. I said this in my season two review and I stand by it. I totally bet that the show was just meant to be 78 individual segments, and they just thought splitting up into two seasons would be the best way to handle it. So it's not just one big thing. That's what she said. For real, though, it does feel like, because they're so similar in quality, literally, like, way more similar than I thought. And there's not really a lot to say about them that really distinguishes them as seasons. Because of that, man, I don't know. What else do you really want me to say? I mean, again, I'd probably say I'd slightly prefer season two, but now as for the show itself, it's good. Not anything special, which I feel like is kind of the same thing except for Cuphead show, but I'm talking about that series enough for something that's not even about that. So my apologies on that one. For real though, as Tom and Jerry things go, it's pretty much well known that if you're not the original MGM shorts, hell, not even just that, if you're not made by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera between 1940 and I believe 1960, no, 1958, I believe, was the original run, then yeah, that chance trying to be considered anything above okay. But I think Tom and Jerry Tales is definitely on the higher end of Tom and Jerry media. I think it does. I think it might honestly be they've done the best job at recapturing the magic of the series. I haven't seen a lot of the other Tom and Jerry shows beyond this and the originals. I know the other theatrical runs are very much not liked, and I kind of see why, but again, haven't seen much of them. The '70s show where they're friends, yeah, no, that looks like dog shit. I get why people hate that one. Comedy show, again, also looks pretty cheap. I understand why that one gets hate. Tom and Jerry Kids seems like fine, but I'm personally really do not like the trend of just, oh, these characters we have, let's just make them kids. Like, why? Why was that a trope? Hell, Total Drama Rama wasn't that long ago. Why is this still a trope? And even after this one, we have the Tom and Jerry show from 2014, which honestly, I might review that one eventually, because I'm pretty sure I can I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Tubi soon. Funnily enough, so will this show. I've actually been I watched it on Netflix, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Tubi later this month. So please watch the show on Tubi. Tubi deserves the support more than Netflix. But back to the relevant topic. Tom and Jerry show has this flash animation, and from what I've seen, it feels like it just doesn't feel as Tom and Jerry. This also doesn't feel like directly like the OG shorts, but I think it does one of the better jobs of capturing the Tom and Jerry energy in there. Tom and Jerry have their usual dynamic, and I guess this is where I'll switch to the characters. Tom and Jerry themselves will still feel like themselves. Tom and Jerry are characters I really love, and sure, the dynamic is like literally just a game of cat and mouse, such a simple dynamic, but it's explained a bit in my season two review. I think what I love about Tom and Jerry is that, yeah, they're enemies, but like they clearly need each other, and I feel like this show and some of its episodes does also capture that dynamic as well. So yeah, I think it did a good job portraying the duo as a dynamic. As for the rest of the cast, Spike, I thought was pretty good here. They gave him a lot of roles. Clearly, if they needed someone to do a role who wasn't just one of the duo or like a known it's gonna be Spike. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I like Spike decently enough. I always liked the little wrinkle he added to the dynamic, just giving Tom, my boy Tom, more BS to deal with. Still Team Tom. I'm always gonna feel bad for that cat, even if he could definitely be a jerk sometimes. Weirdly, Tyke only showed up in one episode, which was a game set match from season two. Kind of weird. He only showed up in the one episode, but to be fair, I find Tyke to be a pretty mid character anyway. And plus, his name sounds like a certain really bad word anyway, so we even gotta worry about that. Next, we have Butch, and listen, I like Butch well enough and everything, but he's not. He's not. His voice is still so weird to me. I know for someone like me who I probably doesn't have that good of a voice either, that might sound really weird. I'm complaining about Bro's voice when I talk like this, but seriously, what's the appeal of this guy? Well, no, what's the appeal of the voice? I mean, because Butch beyond the voice is still good, still himself. I I'm confident the voice actor is a very good voice actor, but I just don't think he suited the role very well, if you know what I mean. I apologize if I sound too mean for a section, but just note, other than the voice, Butch just still worked well. I liked him a lot. Beyond that, I mean, Tom kind of had a there was that one lady who during a lot of season two and maybe season one, I forget, was Tom's owner. She was kind of just a jerk. Say yes, there's definitely some racial stuff in there, but Mammy Two Shoes was a goat, and she will always be the definitive best Tom and Jerry owner. And if you find that uncomfortable, then sorry, but I can't blame. Come on, bro, I gotta be real. She was the best owner. Better this the girl in this show though is better than Clint Clobber though. That's for sure. Remember that guy? No, good. I guess in terms of problems, again, as much as I love Tom and Jerry as characters, this is still 78 episodes overall. So I feel like a reason why a lot of these episodes are so mid and a few of them being straight up mediocre or bad is because as much as I love Tom and Jerry, you can only do the setup for so long before the show gets like not great. Before it just gets stale, quite honestly, actually. This is why I'm honestly really happy the show ended at season two. Again, to me, seasons one and two are roughly about the same level of quality. I honestly don't understand that apparently that rumor that, oh, people really don't like season two because I didn't notice much of a difference. But at the same time, though, I feel like if it got a season three, and that would be like a, geez, 39 more segments, yeah, no, that wouldn't have been great. I feel like that would have been really bad. Like, which again, 3 for 3 now in terms of me mentioning this in these videos, but just to have a Tom and Jerry at the start and then a Droopy in the middle, because he's the other big MGM character. Not just Tom and Jerry number one, but he's a good number two. That's what she said. And then for the third one, you do another Tom and Jerry. Or hell, maybe even like Barney Bear. Remember him? He's kind of obscure. Or maybe do something with the wolf. Remember that dude? Maybe just do a new character at that point if you really don't like these ideas. I don't know. It's just I don't think Tom and Jerry can 100% carry something by themselves. They can carry the original shorts fine because those were made like separately and like those were that was a slapstick at its best. Here, it can still be funny a lot of the time, but I'm pretty confident the show was like digitally made using like computers and stuff because mid 2000s. And I'm sorry, it doesn't pack as much of a punch as that cell animation. That truly, I feel like that's really the best domain for something like Tom and Jerry. So as much as I like this show and even still enjoyed slapstick a decent amount, it'll never replicate the original. Also, I swear, if they do, there are so many jokes where it was one of the duo getting flattened. They loved that bit so much. After a while, it kind of just got annoying to see. With that, I think I said all I can about Tom and Jerry Tales. It's a good series, definitely a solid one. Again, if you are a Tom and Jerry fan, then I definitely recommend it. I think it is one of the better Tom and Jerry things out there. If you've watched all of the originals and like want something else to enjoy, then this is definitely one of the first shows I'd recommend. In terms of the future of Tom and Jerry on my channel, I'm not opposed to reviewing any of the other Tom and Jerry series. Like, I'm pretty sure Tom and Jerry Kids is on Tubi, so maybe I'll eventually do that. Same thing with the Tom and Jerry show, the 2010s Flash one. And if any other Tom and Jerry shows end up getting on like Tubi or some random streaming service I happen to own, then maybe. Because again, I do love Tom and Jerry as characters, and just because I'm done with this show, it doesn't mean I'm completely never gonna want to review anything they make again. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, me reading off 78 episode titles. Jesus. And you're going to hear me say the words from season 1 / from season 2 a lot in this video. So, at least at this ending part. So, yeah, hope you're ready for that. Damn, bro, I need a drink before going into this mission. Wish me luck, chat. Okay, number 78. The one and only 1 out of 5 episode of the show, Battle of the Power Tools from season 1. Then for the few 2 out of 5s we have Prehistorics from season 1, Endless Bummer from season 2, and Piranha Be Loved by You from season 1. Now here's where we get into the real mess with the 3 out of 5 episodes. Oh boy. We got Fire Breathing Tomcat from season 1, Freddy Cat Scat from season 1, Tomcat Superstar from season 1, Polar Peril from season 1, Catch Me Though You Can't from season 2, Kitty Hawk from season 2, Catfish Follies from season 2, Little Big Mouse from season 2, DJ Jerry from season 2, Jungle Love from season 2, Declaration of Independence from season 2, League of Cats from season 2, Adventures in Penguin Sitting from season 2, Destruction Junction from season 1, Beefcake Tom from season 1, Abracadum from season 1, Joyriding Jokers from season 1, Tomcat Jetpack from season 1, I Dream of Minnie from season 2, Treasure Map Scrap from season 1, Game of Cat and Mouse from season 2, Hockey Shtick from season 2, 24 Karat Cat from season 2, That's What I Like About the South from season 1, Summer Squashing from season 2, Tin Cat of Tomorrow from season 1, Game Set Match from season 2, Spaced Out Cat from season 1, Babysitting Blues from season. Oh, when you're so deep into it that they literally end up saying stuff before it. That was all the 3 out of 5s, which was so many even I didn't realize. Now for what I'm thinking is the most amount of episodes, the 4 out of 5s. which, hey, at least means again, just further proof I enjoyed my time with the show overall, though. Starting with the 4 out of 5s, we have Babysitting Blues from Season 2, Medieval Menace from Season 1, Feeding Time from Season 1, Dinosaurs from Season 1, The Itch from Season 1, Bend It Like Thomas from Season 2, Snow Mouse from Season 2, Extreme Trouble from Season 2, Zent Out of Shape from Season 2, Jackhammer Cat from Season 1, Octo Suave from Season 1, Monkey Chow from Season 2, MonsterCon from Season 2, Your Lion from Season 2, Tomb and May Concern from Season 1, Sasquatch from Season 2, Cat Eye Your Luggage from Season 1, Snow Brawl from Season 2, Spook House Mouse from Season 1, Beach Bully Bingo from Season 1, Northern Light Fish Fight from Season 1, Invasion of the Body Slammers from Season 2, The Cat Whisperer from Season 2, Kinga Doofus from Season 2, A Life Less Guarded from Season 2, Ho Ho Horrors from Season 1. Okay, top 20 now. Power Tom from Season 2, Sea Dump Chumps from Season 1, Cat Nebula from Season 1, Kitty Cat Blues from Season 2, Freaky Deaky from Season 1, Cat of Prey from Season 2, Tiger Cat from Season 1, Cat Show Catastrophe from Season 2, Egg Beats from Season 1, and Cry Uncle from Season 1. Now, time for the top 10. Unfortunately, we were one short of having it be a full 5 out of 5 thing, which means while I do like the show, it does kind of lack that many truly great episodes in there. Still, the one 4 out of 5 to remain in the top 10 is Witch Witch from Season 2. And now on to the top 5. Like the top 9 episodes that I'd especially recommend if you are a Tom and Jerry fan. We have Digital Dilemma from Season 1, Hi Robot from Season 1, Martian Mice from Season 1, Don't Bring Your Pet to School Day from Season 2, Doggone Hillhound from Season 1, Over the River and Boo the Woods from Season 2, Way Off Broadway from Season 1, More Powers to You from Season 2, and Flamico Fiasco from Season 2. God dang, bro. Not bad enough to where I have to fully swear, but still bad enough to where I have to insinuate it. Crazy work that episode ended up as my number one, considering I didn't even grow up with it. You know what? Maybe that's why I like the show so much as I do. Well, I grew up with it. I had the DVDs of it, and to be quite honest, I grew up with it more than the originals, which I guess doesn't make me a true Tom and Jerry fan, but whatever, bro. I do really love Tom and Jerry tales. I guess I don't really. I love Tom and Jerry. I really love Tom and Jerry, and I do enjoy Tom and Jerry tales. It's definitely a good take on the cast, and I like it for what it is, despite its problems. Definitely check it out if you want some good slapstick.